Hey, swimmers, if you're ready to take your swimming to the next level, you need to work smarter, not harder. Today, we're going to deep dive into how you enhance your swim fitness with targeted workouts. Whether it's aerobic, anaerobic, threshold, sprint, or even pace training, each type has a specific role in helping you get faster, stronger, and more efficient in the water. And guess what? By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to structure your swim training like an elite athlete. Let's get started. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you've hit a plateau in your swimming? You're putting in the work, but not seeing the improvements in your speed or your endurance that you wanted to see. Well, that might be because your swim workouts aren't targeting the right systems at the right time. Imagine being able to focus on your weaknesses and build a strong foundation that allows you to dominate any race length. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll have that blueprint to turn every training session into a game changer. Now, with all these different methods of swim workouts, what do they really mean? Let's find out. We'll start by talking about the aerobic training. This is your endurance base, the foundation of everything you do in swimming. Aerobic sets are typically done at a moderate pace where you can sustain longer distances without feeling exhausted. Think of this as the engine of your swimming. Strong aerobic capacity allows you to keep going lap after lap without running out of steam. So let's find out an example here. For a good aerobic workout, we'd want to do something like 10 200s at a steady pace, where you focus on technique and maintaining a controlled heart rate. Coaches love to give aerobic work because it improves cardiovascular endurance, efficiency, energy use, and better technique over long distances. Now, aerobic work can actually be broken down even further into things like VO2 and VO2 max. These terms are often thrown around in the world of sports performance for a good reason. They measure the maximum amount of oxygen your body can utilize during intense exercise. In swimming, VO2 max sets are designed to push your aerobic system to its limits, forcing your body to become more efficient at using oxygen, which is essential for long distance and mid distance events. VO2 sets typically involve swimming at or near your maximum aerobic capacity. These are intense, sustainable efforts where your body is working close to its limits to maximize oxygen consumption. A great example of a VO2 set would be something like 5 400s at hard effort, with sufficient rest between each repetition to maintain that intensity. The goal is to push your cardiovascular system to adapt to these higher levels of oxygen use. In contrast, VO2 max workouts are even more intense and shorter than regular VO2 sets. These sets are designed to push your cardiovascular system beyond what it's used to, a set like 850s. Maximum effort with 1 minute rest between intervals is a great example of a VO2 max training set. Here you're swimming at full throttle, forcing your body to adapt and become more efficient at higher oxygen demands. VO2 and VO2 max training are best used in about the middle to later phases of your season, after you've built up a solid aerobic base. These sets are key for when you want to fine tune your endurance and maximize your speed for longer events. For example, VO2 training is great for events like the 200 and even the 400 or 500, where maintaining speed over time is critical. VO2 max, on the other hand, is perfect for sharpening those speeds for events like the 100 or even the final stretch of a longer race, where you need that extra boost of energy to close strong. By incorporating VO2 and VO2 max sets into your weekly routine, you're not just increasing your endurance, but improving your body's ability to handle intense efforts while maintaining technique. This combination will give you the extra edge you need when you need it the most. Whether it's during a sprint finish or in the middle of a grueling distance race, these advanced oxygen utilization workouts, where you strategically placed within your swim program, can lead to a huge performance gains and faster race times. By understanding when and how to use VO2 and VO2 max, you'll enhance both your aerobic power and your speed potential. Now, don't get confused, but it's time to talk about anaerobic training. Anaerobic sets are where we push ourselves to our limits. These sets typically last between 30 seconds to 2 minutes at most at high intensity, which makes them ideal for building speed and power. You're training the muscles to handle lactic acid buildup, which is crucial for maintaining pace in racing final moments. A great anaerobic set could be something like 8 100 at max effort with longer rest intervals so you can focus on maximizing your sprint speed. Most sprinters love a good anaerobic set because it helps enhance their power, helps them develop faster recovery from high intense efforts, and gives them overall performance during short races. While aerobic and anaerobic training methods are probably the most common to talk about and the ones you'll hear the most from online and throughout other blogs, the sweet spot for training comes from threshold training. These sets are done at pace just below race effort, where you're challenging yourself but not going all out. It's about sustaining speed over longer distances. For example, if we tried 6 200s at threshold pace with shorter rest intervals, this would be a great set for getting your body to get used to working hard without breaking down. What makes them so great is that they help improve the stamina, the ability to hold pace longer, and increase your lactic acid tolerance. With only two more methods to talk about today, we're going to go from threshold to sprint. Here's where you get to unleash everything. Sprint sets focus on short bursts of maximum speed. These are quick and explosive, with full recovery in between. Designed to build your fast twitch muscle fibers, you could try 20-25s, all out sprints with 45 seconds rest between each interval. The goal here is pure speed, so you give your absolute best effort in every single rep. And our final training method today is pace training. Pace sets are essential for mastering proper race strategy. You want to know exactly what your race pace feels like so that when you come to race day, it's like second nature to you. These sets are done at a pace that mimics your target race speed and are usually part of a longer set to stimulate competition conditions. Set for this could be 1250s at race pace with short rest will help you dial in that pacing strategy for events like the 200 or 400 or 5. Now, the most exciting part about all these workouts is that they're interconnected. You can't just do one style and expect to get better. The magic comes when you strategically mix these types of workouts into your weekly routine. For example, aerobic sets on Monday and Wednesday, sprint sets on Friday, and threshold on Saturday mornings. By working these different systems, you're pushing your body to adapt and grow stronger in every single aspect. When you improve your aerobic capacity, your sprinting becomes more efficient. When you work on your anaerobic power, your threshold workouts get easier. And the best part, you'll notice this improvement across every single race distance, from the 500 to the mile. The foundation you build in training is what allows you to dominate in competition. Ready to start using these training methods? Start adding more threshold and pace work into your routine. That's where you'll see immediate, impactful gains. Focus on staying disciplined with your rest times and intensity levels to build your fitness the smart way. If you found this video helpful and you're ready to start training like an elite swimmer, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more high-level swimming tips, and comment below on what type of swim workouts you're excited to try next. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and remember, smart training leads to fast swimming. Keep pushing yourself in the pool, and I will see you in the next video right here.